Welcome to Melbourne, part two of the Oceanic triple header. We've travelled 1,000 miles from Brisbane down to what they describe in Australia as the sporting capital of the world. Well, the sport weekend here at the Melbourne Arena, all down to the darts, the third staging of the Melbourne Darts Masters. Phil Taylor won it 2 years ago. Peter Wright last year. Here we have Mick Lacey making his debut. The Kiwi, well, an Australian who lives in New Zealand, has done for 20 years, against the man who's done so much to promote Australian darts down the years, Simon Whitlock. The Wizard looking for another strong performance on home soil. The iconic Simon Whitlock to open the batting here in Melbourne. But enough of the cricket for now.
Yes, a big opportunity for Mick Lacey here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Stuart, it is
First
time he's been back on the TV stage for some years. And really looking forward to seeing if he can bring his best form to this match.
Well, Mick Lacey, an Aussie, but has lived in New Zealand for 20 years.
85.
Darts is a hobby, but clearly very, very competitive. Simon Whitlock hoping to avoid what would be a big upset in the opening match of the night.
100.
Very much a back of the hand throw from
125.
Lacey, but as you know, he doesn't lack confidence, does he?
Certainly doesn't. Lacey was telling me he actually has played Simon Whitlock before 22 years ago, Stuart, in Canberra, and he beat him.
85.
So you remember your wins, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Most dart players, you know, they have an incredible photographic memory when it comes to games play. They know who they played, how many times, the wins, the losses. For Lacey, a good opportunity perhaps in the opening leg to just put down a little marker against Simon Whitlock. Not left to finish though. Lacey on 159.
80.
Unlucky bounce out for Simon Whitlock. Here he is, the lone wolf. Yeah, been a long time between drinks, but this is World Series debut. Lacey
72.
winning one of the qualifiers. I wonder who he is related to. I wonder. Whitlock looking at 140, and Lacey will be back. Should get at least a dart at the ball here.
74. Make you require 87.
What a chance. Opening leg. Double five.
77.
Well, he's high, wide and handsome with that last start, isn't he?
66.
Opens the door for Whitlock.
Double 16.
50. Make you require 10.
A great chance for the qualifier here.
Game shown, the
First
first
game
leg.
of the Melbourne Darts Masters in the first leg.
Game on.
Goes to Mick Lacey, little nod, yeah, little come on, that'll settle him down. He won it in 19 darts, he won't mind about that. Simon Whitlock.
42.
Yeah, who was one of the Damon Heta victims in Brisbane last weekend.
31.
Yeah, Whitlock in the semi-finals, led 3-0 and 4-1. Heta came back as he did in all his matches. Of course, we'll see Damon Heta later on against James Wade in a repeat of their first round match from Brisbane 7 nights ago. Just to remind you of the
60.
format. Best of 11, first to 6, no tie breaks. We will play through, no breaks. in this first round.
Box average rising. Yeah.
60
scores in the locker room in this league.
Whitlock actually went through a spell of winning 14 consecutive legs in Brisbane.
127.
Including an 8-0 whitewash. You may remember of Kyle Anderson in the quarter-finals before he came up against Damon Heta, but a winning streak of 14 straight legs. It was much more like it from the Wizard. Looking to level up here on tops.
Game shown
Right in the middle of the red brick row. A solid hole of throw. The winner, by the way, will play either Darryl Gurney or Kyle Anderson in the quarterfinals on Saturday night. But look at this from Lacey. First maximum of the Melbourne Darts Masters. Goes to the Aussie qualifier.
Mentioned before, coming out onto the stage, feeling like he's playing as well as he ever has in his life. He's a lot more committed to it. Feels his form right through the Aussie qualifying series has been very good.
57.
Translating that to the stage is always a challenge.
We talked about Melbourne being a sports mad city with the AFL, Rugby League with the Melbourne Storm leading the way in the NRL at the moment. The MCG, the iconic MCG, just a stone's throw away from where we are here at the Melbourne Arena.
94.
Talking of Rugby League, Lacey has a huge past involvement, doesn't he?
He does. Former manager of the Auckland Vulcans, which was a reserve grade team. Go to the New Zealand Warriors.
170.
So Lacey back in Brisbane now. That's a great finish to that trio of darts. Perfect there from Lacey.
Brilliant setup. It's like a sports city where we are with the Melbourne Arena, the MCG, Amy Arena, of course, Flinders.
36.
And they play the Australian Open here in Melbourne back in January. Still 9-9 for Lacey.
Game
Well done. So the first three legs.
Mick Lacey.
All
Full
going
leg
with
Simon to throw first.
Still no maximum for Whitlock. I like Lacey's composure at the moment. His consistency is not quite there yet, particularly Whitlock's been trying first, Stuart, but at least he's looking like he belongs on the stage.
No nerves.
100.
We'll spray our referee, George Noble, also
41.
with us. Two of the very best in the business. You just kind of knew, didn't you? Terrific from Whitlock. His first maximum. And a possible 11 dart leg here. Averaging 104 now.
Simon
Whitlock.
81.
Double 12.
Game shot and a
12 darter,
leg.
two apiece.
Simon Whitlock. Fifth leg, Mick to throw first. Game on.
Whitlock knows if he wants to win this game at some stage, he's going to have to break the Mick Lacey throw.
100. 61.
It's interesting, Stuart. Neither player's been particularly strong against the throw in this match yet.
Yeah, Whitlock scoring better, but certainly Lacey's been pretty good on his own throw, but way behind
46.
on the Simon Whitlock throw. Maybe this is the opportunity that the Wizard has been waiting for. Strange to think that Whitlock has never reached a World Series final
34.
on home soil. Trying, been a regular, of course, in all the World Series events in Australia and New Zealand.
137.
As we first came here to Sydney in 2013, my, has it grown since then?
136.
Good last start there for Whitlock.
So lead 170. Bit of pressure here on Lacey.
Lacey
This is the chance that Whitlock has been looking for, as he said, against the darts. Another. Oh, look at the bull anyway. Yeah, three tops. Well, he won the last leg in 12. He's now on a 13 darter. The class of Simon Whitlock shining through here. His last big TV final, the World Grand Prix in Ireland back in 2017. He'd love to reach a World Series final here in Australia and win one.
Great shot in the fifth leg.
The first big moment of the Melbourne Darts Masters 2019.
Simon to throw first. Game on.
102 average after 5 legs, Whitlock.
And Lacey dropping below 80 now.
$96.
This is why darts is such a great sport, Stuart, because Lacey knows he's not throwing particularly well at the moment. But you can't get anxious, you can't get wound up.
He's still in the game.
139.
Yeah, Whitlock 2 years ago lost a, I remember it was a fantastic quarter-final against Michael Van Gerwen.
81.
There's a really dreadful record against Van Gerwen, but lost only 10-8. Was in that right until the end, and 12 months ago
59.
that was the semi-final in 2017 when he lost to Phil Taylor. So beaten by 2 of the very best in the business here in Melbourne.
Van Gerwen one, that was
86.
We thought he had victory in the palm of his hand.
Yeah.
To use that old phrase.
133.
Well, so far a masterclass from Simon Whitlock. Really is starting
46.
to take control
Simon, you
of
require
this first round match here in Melbourne. Tops to extend the lead.
34.
Second dart just blocking, skewering the double. Not finding the triples at the moment as
Simon,
Lacey.
you require 40. Game shown the 6th leg. Simon Whitlock.
He's paying the price.
Yeah, just too good at the moment, isn't he?
Mick to throw first. Game on. $134.
Well, it's vital Lacey holds here.
Whitlock at the moment is just flying, isn't he? 103.5 the average, and
42.
You see the big difference now, can't you, between a full-time player and a part-timer.
$51. $59.
It won't be enough to trouble Simon Whitlock. Whitlock here will be thinking, I can wrap this up in the next couple of legs. 2-1 down, win 5 on the spin.
1 run and 40.
Those last darts have been very critical through this match. Ones that are going in for Whitlock. Plenty of wriggle room here to break against Lacey for the second straight time.
43. Simon, you require
started well enough,
130.
Mick Lacey, but just hasn't been able to maintain any sort of consistency, certainly enough to trouble Simon Whitlock.
98.
No need for Whitlock to go for the bull with Lacey way back.
$139.
So double 16.
Simon, you require 32.
To win a 4th straight leg.
No score.
Buster score.
Mick, you require 84.
Well, there's a lifeline, this, for Lacey.
He's got to take it.
Game shot in the 7th leg.
Well, Whitlock.
Mick Lacey. 8 leg Simon to
Played
throw
2 darts
first.
for 5-2.
Well,
He's 20 points behind in the averages, but he's still in the match.
He is. And let's see what confidence that gives him, because his body language is really positive after those last 2 darts.
$66.
Those last 2 darts.
34.
He'll walk away. I can play.
Whitlock's cover shooting on treble 19 has been the key.
59.
One of the important elements, but just hasn't had the scoring to really match Simon Whitlock. Good dart. 3-180s now for Whitlock.
One run of 40s. Simon, you require 128.
For treble 19 with the last dart.
58.
For once he misses it. He'll still have plenty of darts to check out this lead with.
96. Simon, you require 70.
Treble 18 maybe. So 20 to lead double 16.
Game shot in the 8th leg. Simon Whitlock.
Solid 15 dart
9th
hold
leg,
of throw,
Mick to
and
throw
Whitlock
first. Game on.
1 leg away from the quarterfinals here in Melbourne.
$57. $58.
Just be remiss when you talk about all the sports that are showcased in Melbourne, to mention the Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix.
60.
Actually went a walk around Albert Park Circuit the other day.
$93.
Facilities here are just spectacular.
Aren't they? It's a pleasure to come over to Melbourne and see all these. You probably get blasé about it if you lived here, Stuart. I don't know, but
45.
take it for granted almost. And it's a fantastic city for sport.
25.
That'll do nicely for Simon Whitlock. Well, Lacey certainly hasn't
49.
challenged as he would have liked, but he hasn't let himself down either. It just goes to show that there is a big gulf. But we know from what happened with Damon
87.
Hester in Brisbane a week or so ago, Hester, of course, is the best player currently in Australia. There's a big difference between Damon Hester and quite a few of the other Australian players.
82.
Looking forward to seeing
Simon
Hester against James Wade again a little
138.
later. Whitlock here looking for another one of those to lead double 12.
140.
That would have been the biggest check out of the match.
Disappointed he didn't win it in some style, Simon Whitlock.
100. Simon, you require 24.
That's a good guide for Whitlock, you would think. Double 6, Lacey's waiting.
Game, shot.
He's not going to get another chance. Mick Lacey making his World Series debut, gave it a go against the most iconic of Australian dart players, Simon Whitlock. But it's Whitlock who goes through to another World Series quarter-final as he desperately bids to win in his home country. Whitlock wins 6-3 in the opening match in Melbourne 2019.